Hey, we're here at RSA 2018, and we're lucky to have Tom Byrnes, the CTO of ThreatSTOP, here at the A10 booth. Hey, Tom. Hey, thanks for joining us.
Nice to be here, Don. Thank you for having us.
You know, we at RSA, we introduced this new A10 DDoS threat intelligence map.
Right.
And you guys played a really pivotal role inside of it. Can you explain a little bit more about what we're looking at and the significance of the data?
Sure. So what we're trying to visualize here is the infrastructure that is available to be used right now for distributed denial of service attacks. And this is a visualization of the data that ThreatSTOP provides through A10 to the users of the Thunder protection system so that they have precognition or pre-crime level knowledge of what could be coming at them next. That allows the TPS to get ahead of the game, and since the TPS has very, very large capacity, we can feed, as you can see, very, very large numbers of preloaded potential DDoS sources into the device so it can stop them right away. This is a day last week, April 9th, live as these various sources came up and down. They come up and down, and they are then fed to the TPSs and taken out so that you solve both the false negative problem. You have the 15 million odd currently active sources that could come at you, and as they get cleaned up or the DHCP gives them another IP address, as happens a lot, as you can see to the drones, they go up and down, they'll come out. So you're not blocking, which is particularly important for A10's carrier customers and you know, e-commerce sites. You're not blocking people who are now valid to come to your site and transact business.
Precognition. I like that.
It's pre-crime, right?
Well, you know, I think that the whole idea of threat intelligence being applied in DDoS defenses is interesting. Well, why hasn't that been done so much in the past?
Well, because the number of lists, the number of devices that you have to deal with, most devices can't handle that large of a list. That's one of the biggest issues, right? And you have to be able to update it a lot. So you've got a lot of data entries, and they're changing rapidly.
Yeah.
So that's the biggest reason, device capacity.
Well, that's fantastic. And so for ThreatSTOP in particular, what's the update rate? How fresh is this data?
Every 15 minutes on the back end, and then, as you know, your customers can choose to update as we update, or they can choose longer update cycles. Some carriers prefer to have a slightly wider window of update because they want to have some ability to pre-check before it rolls out. It all depends on the customer.
Wow, that's fantastic. So, you know, Tom, thank you very much for joining us. You know, there's an awful lot of interesting information that Tom has shared, and I think the idea of DDoS threat intelligence being applied inside your defenses make a lot of sense. So thank you very much, Tom.
Thanks very much, Don.